Will you give me some space? You think you're really something, don't you?
And we're live. Welcome to part 1 of Tahiti Tuesdays, where we free roam with Arthur in Guarma. Well, friends, Arthur made it to Guarma, and he did it the old-fashioned way by robbing the Sandini Bank and taking a cruise with Dutch and what's left of the gang. I'm your friendly neighbor, Superantonio, and please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would enjoy seeing more of my Red Dead Redemption 2 content. This Arthur is in Chapter 5, Story Mode, and there are invisible snipers everywhere. However, we also have a glitched Arthur who will be taking over this series, who is free roaming Guarma in Chapter 2. For the moment, let's take a quick tour of what's available in Guarma between missions in Chapter 5. First playthrough, I was very ambivalent about Guarma. I mean, I was impressed with the exotic location, however it didn't seem very cowboy. I wanted a western game, and more horses. I speed ran Arthur through this chapter, partly because I wanted to see what happened next, and mostly because I wanted to get him back home. I was really worried about the horse. Recall in Chapter 3 when Colm kidnapped Arthur and we had to escape with low health, no weapons, and no horse, at least until we recovered them. Now we have basically an entire chapter of survival, and yet we cannot cook or sleep here, nor is there a single herb or berry we can collect. And no worries, that scarlet macaw is only sleeping. Dutch is waiting for us up there. He can wait a little longer. He'll be fine. A 3-star boar, however, there's nothing we can do with it. We cannot sell the pelt or take it with us, nor can we cook any pork chops here. However, how great would it be if there was a trapper's stand in town? How would the trapper explain that? Do you think he speaks Spanish? It would be one of the greatest Red Dead mysteries. And yet it is so pretty here. Arthur will take a moment to pose for the thumbnail in the Instagram, link in the description if you'd like to follow, in addition to links for the merch store, my second channel, which features more podcast-related content, and our Discord. Or what if we encountered Gavin walking on the beach, speaking of Red Dead mysteries? There's not much to do here outside of the missions, so we have to make up our own stories. Well, we shot something, but we cannot collect it because it is just outside of the map. And we want to avoid this cutscene at all costs. This is so much easier with glitched Arthur. Back to the river. Arthur's free roam universe, at least for Chapter 5, consists of the area surrounding this river. No worries, we glitched Arthur into Guarma in Chapter 2, and he has thoroughly explored the island. Coming soon on Tahiti Tuesdays. And here we have an old spot pig. Arthur does love his pork chops, however he has different plans for this little fella. Unlike wild boars, we can carry him, and he might offer some sniper protection. We scared Dutch away from his rendezvous point and locked the mission, which may mean we can explore that secret tunnel into Aguar Dulces. Let's get him up there. Arthur is feeling great about this plan. And the rocks are slippery. Arthur is fine, and the pig is still dead. Let's try that again, shall we? And here's the entrance. Okay, let's do this. Well, those invisible snipers have no sense of humor. That's disappointing. However, Arthur has another plan. There's more than one way to get into Aguar Dulces. Also, as far as I know, Aguar Dulces translates as sweet water, much like black water, but sweet. Nothing sweet about Guarma, however, at least in Chapter 5. We will always respawn outside of camp. And look at this gorgeous scenery. That jungle should be teeming with life and adventure, new orchids and side missions. In fact, Guarma in Chapter 5 should have at least one skippable side mission, just for completionists. Let's try to antagonize Micah. Dutch put him on sentry duty.
Hey.
Just back off, will you?
Will you give me some space? You think you're really something, don't you?
We cannot aim weapon, however we can break out the binoculars. That seems to annoy us more than him.
You wait!
Always in the way, ain't you?
Oh well. These supplies will respawn every time you die or re-enter the game. I hope you enjoyed watching this commentary as much as I enjoyed making it. Arthur is going to complete the missions and get back to Saint Denis, and we will move the glitched Arthur into this series, where he will explore Guarma thoroughly. On Tuesdays, we Tahiti. I'll see you in part 2. This video is sponsored by Superantonio Part 2, my second channel that features more podcast-related content, in addition to gameplay from all of the other video games I enjoy. You can find the link at the bottom of the channel page or in the description of this video. Like and subscribe for short stories, book, movie, and TV reviews, and also commentaries where I talk about whatever is interesting me at the moment. I'm Superantonio. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your views. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content. We shall meet again. Further on down the trail.
So long. If they don't like you in the islands, keep on going to the South Pole.
Ah, yes. I hear there the light is really fantastic.